Hello guys, once again you are welcome. So we are still updating you on what is going on in and outside the country right now. Please, if this is your first time joining us, kindly support and encourage us by subscribing to this channel. Follow us on our Facebook page and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you will be notified when we have a new video posted in this channel. Thank you. So this is a very big question. We need an answer. Yeah, and we need to work towards this. We need action. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we need an answer. So the former president of Nigeria came up with this idea, and he asked, why should 3 judges overturn decisions made by millions of voters? You will see a lot of people coming out to vote. At the end of, millions of people coming out to vote. At the end of the day, 5-man panel will now come up and say that the voters were invalid, or 3 men will just sit and say that the vote were invalid and all of that. So the former president Olusegun Obasanjo has described this act as unacceptable. The former president seems to be speaking in relation to the recent happenings, the recent decisions that has been going on in the Court of Appeal on electoral dispute arising from the 2023 elections in the country. Now, you will recall that 3 governors has been affected already. And these all are opposition parties. They were sacked in separate judgment delivered by the judges of the Court of Appeal, and that is the governor of Zamfara State, governor of Kano, and governor of Plateau State. They were all sacked, and all these offices are returned back to the APC. So this has triggered a lot of reactions, and it's not earning the judiciary any kudos, but instead is knocking them down. So while the former president was speaking in one of the high-level consultation on rethinking Western liberal democracy in Africa held at Green Resort Legacy, Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, that was where it was the event held in Abeokuta, Ogun State. So he faulted the cathedral pronouncement by the judges. He faulted it and said that this pronouncement that these people are making is wrong. It is unacceptable. He said, I believe whatever form of democracy we have, or whatever system of government we have, 3 or 4 men in the judiciary should not be able to overturn the decisions of millions that have voted. So guys, now what do you think? What do you think should be the decision? Who do you think should be the ones to overturn the decisions of millions of Nigerians? Now we have to find a way to handle that. Yeah, we have to find a way to handle that. I don't know what the way will be out. For me, I think it's totally unacceptable that millions of votes, maybe 10 million on one side, maybe 9 million on the other side, then you have 5 people sitting down, 3 of them agree, 2 disagree, and you come up and make cathedral pronouncement that cannot be changed. I believe that should not be accepted. That's for me. Let me know what you think about what the former president Olusegun Obasanjo has said concerning this. Kindly get to the comment section of this video. After watching the video, I'm going to share with you, and drop your comment concerning this. Thank you.
In short, we have a system of government in which we have no hands to define and design, and we continue with it even when we know that it is not working for us. Those who brought it to us are now questioning the rightness of their invention, its deliverability, and its relevance today without before. The essence of any system of government is the welfare and the well-being of the people, all the people. Here, we must interrogate performance of democracy in the West where it originated from and with all the inhibition of what we are left with over by the colonial power. Einstein said that it will amount to height of folly to continue to do the same thing that had not worked and expect different results. And that is the situation we find ourselves. We are here to stop being foolish and stupid. Can we look inward and outward to see what in our history, our culture, our tradition, our practice, our living experience over the years that we can learn from, adapt and adopt with practices everywhere for a changed system of government that will serve our purpose better and deliver. Can we? I believe we can, and that is why we are here. I believe in dialogue. Two heads are better than one, they say. Two good heads are better than one. But here, we have many, many heads. You are invited here to examine clinically the practice of liberal democracy, identify its shortcomings for our own society, and bring forth ideas and recommendations that can serve our purpose better, knowing human beings for what they are, and going by our experiences and experiences of others. We have to think as leaders of thought in the academy, or from the academia, and leaders of thought with some experience in politics. Initially, we were thinking of let us have the academia. We thought then, look, it's better we have a mix so that we don't have the sort of thing that a friend of mine said of academia. He said of another friend of mine who was an academic, that he always looked for practical, theoretical solution to practical problems. Here, we want to bring practical and theoretical together. It is our hope that this first stage will prepare the ground for a second stage, which Professor Okebukola alluded to. And a third, if our thinking is going right and making progress. I welcome you to OPL, and please feel at home. Let me ask you to join me in thanking Professor Peter Okebukola and his staff for the efforts they had deployed since I brought up the idea of this initiative.